Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. So, is it okay if I say this is the worst dungeon I've ever played? I think that's a fair assessment at this point, considering how far into this, how long we've been here. Like, holy cow, all these spaces that I've had to go through. Like, whose idea was it to make this dungeon so big? I don't understand it. I've never, ever encountered a dungeon that took this long to go through. And I've played through some pretty lengthy dungeons, and especially like in Final Fantasy. Those games are like notorious for having big final dungeons, but this is massive in a bad way. Oh hey, it's Mr. Tree Stump again. Yeah, I am totally not underestimating you again. Let's see if we can do something to ensure we don't immediately die. No promises, though. Oh, it only used a regular attack. Cool. I am fine with it only using a regular attack. And we got plenty of attacking potential still. Tree Stump is weak to wind. Good to know. We can use her EX skill on that. Still alive, huh? There we go. That went much better than the last time I fought that thing. I'm glad I am writing down their weaknesses and stuff. On that note, I haven't been paying attention whether it's weak or strong against fire, but I'm guessing neutral, considering nothing about the damage it took stood out. Alright, what is this? Extra life force conversation! Perrine! Hey, Perrine! What is it, Relima? So, between Fate and that Gunnar guy, who do you prefer? What? Why are you asking this now? Relima asking the important questions. Quiet, you! What? I was curious. You like him, don't you? That's hardly the point here. Now isn't the time or the place to be having this conversation. I disagree. In fact, we need to be having more conversations like this. Jeez, some people just don't have some people just have no manners, I swear. Whew, I needed that. Never change, Relima. Never change. Aw, but I wanted to know. And level up for Relima. So, glad I went that way. Now let's go this way. Oh, there it is! We're almost at the next exploration segment. Okay, then let's see here. I wish Perrine was starting with a little bit more EP. How's those crystals to win? Oh, they can at least take it. Actually, yeah. Wind is actually good against them. How good? I'm not 100% sure. But I think Perrine goes before Priel anyway, so we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Assuming I use the Attack All spell. Just in case, also hit that one as backup. Okay, well... that could have gone better. At the very least, even though the succubus healed herself, she still took a decent amount of damage. It's just too bad, Relima took the brunt of those attacks. Oh well. Now back up here. We need to kind of do something. Magic Break? Let's go with Magic Break. I gotta go for it. Gotcha. Wonder what Perrine is saying during that particular attack. Okay, so if that's the dungeon down there, I need to find out what's up here. The exploration segment, I should say. This leads to treasure. Oh, I was hoping it was a tree stump. I like the tree stump. I actually feel like I know what I'm doing against it. Weak against wind, but you can't do the double attack. So, regular attack it. Inspire. And focus. Okay, so far so good. Attack it some more. You're gonna hit it harder in a moment. Still alive, huh? Not for long. Not as... You're longer than I would like, actually. You're like 1 HP again. Okay, in that case... Oh, we don't really have much options here. Here, attack, attack. I kind of like to have Perrine's health a little bit higher, so... Have, Arcane Barrier. Well, not quite 1 HP left, but it was close, that's my point. Aircross 5 and leading to more battles. Aircross 4 you have. Aircross 2 and 3. Aircross 3. Boy, any one of you could be taking this. So what's it like? Speed up? Yeah, speed is nice to have. Yeah. It might potentially throw my turn order out of whack. Possibly. Which means it's going to be harder to keep track of what I'm doing here. Speed up to 73, and yours is at 73 also. Let's replace Aircross 3. That way you'll have the speed boost, but you're still going third. And which one do you have? Aircross 4, and you over here have Aircross 3. Do I have other Aircrosses? No, just the weaker ones. Interesting to have a little strategy with equipping things, gotta say. You know, I haven't given any credit to that aspect of this game, but that is an interesting feature. I have definitely made some various uses of it, both in regards to boosting stats as well as resistances to certain spell types. Here's this thing again. So the giant is one of those things that I just haven't been paying close enough attention to what's weak and what's strong. And the succubus I know is weak against light. So let's try light against everybody. Okay, the giant is weak against light. Didn't have enough EP. Probably dead here in just a moment. Nope, still alive. I'm surprised. Okay, sure. I want to try something. We haven't seen Perrine's limit break yet. And there's still some more battles coming up, and I know that the limit index goes up whenever we use an EX skill. So I kind of want to try to take advantage of that. Let's go for it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, she survived. But on the bright side, we got to see Perrine's attack. So now we've seen all three of them, so that's kind of cool. Okay, Focus, you're really in no position to do anything else. Oh gosh, two of us are near death. Once again, you're in no position. How close are you to death? Oh, we're in a bad situation here, but I need to actually try to attack this thing. Hope for the best. Okay, you can actually do your some sort of attack here. Okay, good. But that has left us in quite an unfortunate state. Oh, where is this leading? Leads to a donut, which leads to happy. Health, health, health! Ah, I feel much better about this. More encounters in this direction. Everywhere we go is encounters. I need to go to the exploration segment, but I want to figure out where everything else leads first. Because eventually, if it's like the other exploration segments, we're going to be finding some locked path in this direction. Bugfrag says, a bit of a tip to save travel points. Save before a trap, and then keep reloading until you can successfully evade it. Well, yeah, I could do that, but that would to me would feel like a bit of a time waster, especially if I am having some bad luck at evading it. Okay, there's conversation in this direction, so there's that. Along with treasure. More importantly, this is the end of this path. Okay, what was my strategy for this fight? Was it like light? I think it was to use the light against these things. Yeah, it was light. And thankfully I have plenty of opportunity to be using light. But not with magic reinforce. So light against you. Oh, hold on a sec. Inspire. Snake is strong to water. Neutral to shadow. Blue blob is strong to shadow, neutral to water. And green bird is weak against shadow. Well, in that case, attack the green bird. Make note that it's neutral to water. Okay, good stuff. Except for that. That was painful. Don't do that again. Otherwise, good stuff. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get that magic reinforce on ya. And for whatever reason, you cannot attack, and I have no idea why. So, focus on this. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. It's still on Perrine's turn. Derp. Focus, and then you attack. Now, let's see here. Snake. Strong against water. Neutral to shadow, so... Magic defense down is not cool. And you can't really do anything to help with that. Let's kind of counter that. And get in your strong wind attack, yeah. Exceed. There we go. Okay, treasure is Earth Shudder 4. So let's go ahead and see who could equip that. You got a... Wait, really? 5, I should say. What about you? You got Earth Shudder 3. You don't have any of that. Okay, how about you then? So that'll increase Pride by 10 points. I'd say that's pretty good. Alright, conversation time. I thought I understood Fate, even after all this time. But I never guessed that he'd return only to face Fornius again. I still don't get it. It was an awful experience, but why would it have such a hold on him? I barely thought about it at the academy. Well, you didn't have to live with the consequences. I'm sorry, that was really thoughtless. Your dad was... And here I am running my mouth. It's fine. You're right, Relima. It's strange that the day we were rescued should have changed fate so much. Yet perhaps it's strangest that, until now, I'd forgotten the sight of his ashen face back then. He was always so proud. Failure never stopped him. Others laughed, but I liked that about him. Maybe that was the first time he felt truly powerless. Powerless, huh? We're just here to prevent an idiot from making a stupid mistake. That's all we need to understand. That, and there's a chance we'll catch 2 thieves red-handed. Right. Then let's do that. The rest can come later. Oh, then there's another encounter in this direction. That's kind of weird. Usually the question marks are the end of a path. Well, I guess we'll find out what this battle is. So for context, by the way, Fornius is a monster who lives in this labyrinth. I'm betting it's like a minotaur. Oh, there it is! That's the end of the dungeon! And as expected, it's blocked by a lock. Alright, so I now know where the goal is! Even if I can't reach it, that's still some really good news for me. Maybe I'll go over time with this stream so that I can go ahead and actually, well, finish this. Because if I can help it, I would finish this in this stream. Oh, right. Gotta pay attention to whose turn it still is. Let's see here. Guard break. Inspire. He healed himself, which I am not a fan of. Nah, I still want to take advantage of all that attacking power. So the giant enemy crab is weak to light. Can't really double down on light yet, though. So just regular attack for now. Strong against shadow. Neutral to water. Here. There. Now I feel okay about this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, what? So Ruralima went last that time. That threw me off. Okay, we still got the attack buff, so going with that. Focus. Second thought, you're kind of getting close to death, so we can probably go ahead and do stuff with you. There we go. Okay, so that's our eventual destination, and we're going to unlock it by going through the exploration segment down there. So technically speaking, these two battles over here are not required in order to beat this dungeon. Still though, I probably want to go for them for the sake of finding some treasure or perhaps conversations. And conversations sometimes get us some level ups, which I could always use. So, despite the end being in sight, I think I will go ahead and go after these other encounters first. But I will do that after the episode break.